enter. Okay, good. Good morning to all of you. So today we are going to discuss something. So please go through. I'll just talk to you. I got one phone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So please go through this. I'll just call you. I got one call actually. So please start discussing. Okay. I'm sorry for that.
Sir, okay.
One minute. I'm coming. Okay. Otherwise, just go through this particular this layer. Okay. So in the meantime, yeah. So I request you to go through this particular diagram. Okay. I'll get back to you.
Okay, somebody start guessing what's going on here.
This is DES, the process of DES.
Yes. What else you can figure out? Oh, okay, well, DES is what?
It's a symmetric encryption.
It is symmetric encryption, right? So how it actually works means what is the mode of operation, or means how it works? It works bit by bit, or it works by as a blocks.
I think it will work by blocks. Like we have the message, even we will divide it into two parts, L and R, two blocks.
No, that is the internal operation, but actually means the input it takes, it is a form of fixed length block. So whatever be your message, you have to first divide into the suitable blocks, then operating on each blocks DES will work in order to encrypt your whole messages. So this is one example of actually block cipher, and AES is also a block cipher.
Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience. So are you gone through this? Any comments you make?
Yes, sir, just started we what it is.
No. You no need to explain anything, anybody. So please go through the diagram, and you whatever you understand, let me know. See, we are already shared these things with you, right? Whatever you understand, let's just let us know. Maybe in this last few days, holidays, Saturday, Sunday, or a few, what is that you observed? Any point, anything, anyone? Okay, fine. Thanks. See, DS, before going to DS, so we introduced what is a stream cipher and then a block cipher, right? So main diagram of this block cipher is like this. It will go bit by bit, and for each bit there is a key, and we will get the output. Whereas block cipher, entire block, one key will be there and it will go, right? So so you understand this block cipher and this stream cipher. And there are, even though modern all nowadays all ciphers are block ciphers, but stream ciphers are some applications. Very few applications are there. So, but now all of them are going to work in the block cipher only. So we'll divide the message into blocks, and for each block we have a key. Yeah, so we'll explain those. So you remember that earlier, whatever the ciphers till now we have, like classical ciphers, you understand that there are problems there. So they are easy to crack. Okay, easy to break those ciphers, right? So then I told you in the previous class that Shannon gave a nice thing that there is a concept of confusion and diffusion. By these two approaches, we can create a very secure cipher, very secure block cipher by using the very known things only. Okay, so means we are applying the things repeatedly. Okay, so there is a like a diffusion, confusion, diffusion, like that. If you do several times, so to the original text X, then it is now difficult to crack it. It makes secure. So this is he proposed in very 1940s itself, right? So what is a confusion? Confusion mainly is that it is an operation. Confusion means that it obscures the connection between ciphertext and key. Obscuring, obscure means, so in the light we know obscuring light. It is preventing to see the connection between ciphertext and key, right? So confusion is that process, whereas diffusion is going to, so if you do small change in the plain text, there is a large change in the ciphertext. So it is like that process is called diffusion. Okay, so these two operations, if you apply properly, systematically, then we can make the code very secure. So for example, if you look at the small diagram here I given, so we have the code x1, x2. Can somebody tell me that what is the difference between x1 and x2? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
At the third place,
Ah.
there's a 1 in X1, but it's not
So
there.
actually, if you look at x1 and x2, almost same. Only there is a change in only one bit. Okay, in the diffusion, what happens if your ciphertext, your cipher is like that, then it changes. Outputs are y1, y2. Now you see that y1, y2, there is a lot of change, right? So you cannot get that block cipher. Your cipher is a nice cipher, nice, that a diffusion will make sure of that, ensure of that. Okay, so this is very abstract. Whatever I'm telling, it is very difficult to you. You are already confused with this confusion and diffusion. I know that. So, but this is the idea. So what is this confusion? What is its diffusion? Generally, confusion is related to things called S boxes. That will come in a while. Okay. Okay. So one of the first mechanism in this respect is DES. Okay. In the DES, we give the input as 64-bit, and key is 56K bit. Then output is 64K bit. This is the overall big picture of DES. Is it okay? So block size is here 64. Key size is 56. We'll get again block size of 64. So DES is a block cipher. Okay. So each block will get a key. So block, it will change. Okay. So this is very, very upper layer of DES. Now, if you go a little inside, okay, X is given, Y is coming out. But in between, we have initial permutation, and outer layer is like, it is like onion, initial layer and final permutation, right? Then in between, what we have? So in between, we have encryption round 1, encryption round 2, and so on, encryption round 16. There are 16 rounds will be there. For each round, there is a sub keys. This original key K is divided into K1, K2, K16. Okay. So only one ciphertext X. Okay. So that it will go these rounds, and while we come out, only one block, so many rounds will go and we'll get a output. So every time block goes, it will go through all these steps. So this many steps it will go, then there is a high chances that it is very difficult to crack. Any questions here? Yeah, so actually this is a fixed type. So after a long many competitions and all, so they came up this. It is a it is fixed thing. So we are actually understanding a fixed thing. Like for example, already known thing is something is given, physical thing. We are explaining that like that it is. So I show elephant. So elephant has like that. I am explaining. I am describing elephant. Like that, DS is one thing. It is fixed. Okay. So here we are actually studying the DS. Okay, up to around 2000, this is the only thing most studied cipher actually. Yeah, so we'll discuss more about it, history and other things, but we should not deviate. So upper layer, internal structure. Now we'll go much better. Okay, so this is that rounds now how it will go. This X now, the input X now divided into left and right. Okay, I'll explain you further again later. So IP is initial permutation. Now again I told round one. In the round one, again each round pay. So there is a function that is called round function. F1 is a round function, F2 is a round function, like that. We have F16 round functions will be there. Okay. So the right one, so your input X is divided into two parts. Right part is F1 is evaluated on that, and then we will do some ZAR operation, and so then again we'll interchange. So that part again we need to see each round pe kya ho raha hai. Okay, so look at here this diagram, much more depth now. So one round pe kaise chal raha hai, right? So initial plain text X 64 bit, initial permutation हो गया है. उसके बाद again it is 64. So L0 and R0. L0 size is 32, R0 size is 32, right? So this 32 bit now. So now from one side you are getting key 64. We'll discuss about how to create sub keys also. So original key size is 64, but we will take only 56 bits of that. I'll tell you which bits we need to remove also when we'll study about the key sub keys part. Okay, is it okay? Clear? Okay. Now, so in that first transformation, I'll get K1, key 1, 48. Okay, so this 32, there is some mechanism goes inside that I need to explain now. Okay, the 32, I'll convert it into 48 and we'll ZAR with this key, and then we'll do some operation. Okay, then we'll adjoin with L0, and then we'll get this. See, so these mechanisms, I'll get L1, R1. I'll explain further later. Okay, so one round pe itna chalta hai. Okay, so I'll come to in a while, and like that it will go 16 rounds, we'll get X. Okay, so now if again go inside, so this RI1, right? I am telling about R0, right? R0, how it is converted here, right? So now in ith stage, Ri minus 1 is given, right? 32 bit is given. So it will, first there is an expansion, E applied on Ri minus 1, it is expanded to 48. How it expand, that again I need to explain, right? Then this Ki we need to ZAR with, we'll get 48. Okay, so this 48, again I have to convert it into 32 later. Okay, so there I am going to use S boxes. There are 8 S boxes are there. This 48, I divided by 8. 48 by 8 is 6, right? 6, 6, 6, 6. So 8 blocks of this 42 message I divided into blocks of 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6 each. Okay. Now we need to go to S1 box. The 6 will convert into 4. The 6 convert into 4. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, and again 8 times. 4 into 8 is 32. Okay. So I'll go back and again come again, right? One by one. So DES is a block cipher. So it takes 64 bit and gives output also 64. Okay. And in the process, it will start with a 56 key length. Okay, so this is very outer layer. Now little bit inner layer is that X and initial permutation, final permutation. In between there are 16 rounds will be there. This K key is divided into 16 keys. Again, 16 keys are generated from this original key K. Okay, all these key sizes are 48 from this 56. Okay, so yeah, and then so how it goes? So original X divided into L0 R0. Now R0 will convert into L1. It will give L1. L1 as it is go to R1. L1 as it is go to R1, but whereas R1 is modified. How it is modified? So 32-bit RI1, first we need to expand it. That is called expansion permutation. I will explain in a while that part also. So it becomes 48 and it is ordered with key 48, right? And then it now will get a 48 length message that now we divide into blocks of 6666, and there are S boxes, 8 S boxes. Each one convert 6-bit to 4-bit. Okay, then these again I'll combine all these 4, 4, 4, 4, 8 times. I'll get a 32-bit. Then I'll do some permutation. I'll get the final 32. Okay, this is one round. This will now go to the second round. Now this becomes now my LI. Okay. Yeah. Any questions till now?
So what's the permutation thing? What's that function, sir? Basically,
Which function?
The initial permutation.
Initial permutation is some permutation. Okay, that is well known, publicly known. That is not a big problem. Okay. So they will do, and finally they will reverse it. Final permutation. Okay.
So then in every round we must provide a key.
Yes, means for a given X, not every round actually. See, this is entire thing is. Yeah, every round one key will be there, but original key K56 wala will divide it into 16 keys. From that 56 key, I will get 16 keys, sub keys.
Okay. Okay.
Each round I will give one K1, K2, K16. But at the beginning, I have 56 key length key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I am not going original final wala. First, I am going that one after the another, right? So this I am removing one layer after the another. First expansion I am removing now. Okay, how expansion will go? So do not worry about. Now expansion is a function. It takes 32-bit and it will output 48-bit. First I am explaining that. Again I will come back. So, okay, so now right now concentrate on how expansion function is working, right? So that I will explain in the now. So for example, you have a 32-bit, right? 1, 2, 3 up to 32, right? So this expansion is doing, so 1 goes to 2 and also 1 maps to 48. I'll let you know later. So actually what is happening is that this diagram in the table I explained now here in the table, 1, 2, 3, 4 now expanded to 32, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8 goes to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12 becomes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so somebody can help me by looking this diagram and table what is happening. Are you able to figure out? Now you don't need to worry about anything right now. Just this 32 wala, how it become 50, 48. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, the last 2 digits in the row is repeated to the next row.
Right.
And in the last, after you're done with 32, you again write 1.
Yeah.
And to make sure this repeats in the first row,
right,
so you take it there.
Yes.
32, 1 from
Right.
the last row to the first.
Yeah, so I hope you can see the both diagram as well as the table, right? So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 now mapped to where? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is mapped to. So 1 mapped to 2, 2 mapped to So yeah, I hope it is clear to you. The diagram is giving something. So anyone has any questions here? Not understanding or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now convert into 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am adding 32. Last one wrap around 32. So for example, 5, 6, 7, 8 easy to understand. What I am doing? 5 ka before is 4, 8 ka after is 9. So I made 5, 6, 7, 8 into 6 length. 9, 10, 11, 12 I made into 6 length. How? 9, 10, 11, 12 I made into 8 and 13. Okay. The last one is 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay. So 29, 30, 31, 32. That I made it that 28 and 1. Is it any doubt in this?
So why you have highlighted certain positions?
No, just to, okay, see, 4 I map, for example, yeah, so yeah, somebody can tell instead of me why highlighted.
You have like mapped that number twice. That's
Very good. Very good. That is a beautiful thing. So see, 32 converted into 48. So 32 may 16 only I doubled. Very nice point actually. You observe that? Only 16 I doubled. 16 keep as it is. Which one I doubled? 1, 2, 3, 4 pay. So 1 is mapped twice. 4 is mapped twice. 2 and 3 kept as it is. Yeah, I will not again explain further. So this is one thing that you have to figure out. Okay. Yeah. So means I told you, na, elephant, we are describing elephant. So it is better that you have to see. Otherwise it is little boring. Is it okay, Shruti?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Got it. Okay, good. Okay, so that is related to expansion. But now what next? So you have RM. Yeah. Yes.
Just a moment. I wanted to ask whether L1 is like the same as R is not R0.
Right. That will come actually. Right now I am taking Ri minus 1. How Ri minus 1 is what is happening to Ri minus 1. For example, R0. Right? R0, what is happening to R0? Right? First we expanded. Then what is that we are doing? So now what happened now? This 32-bit now how much it become? 48. Right? Now we are taking the 48 wala. Now we take the first 6 bits, right? For example, my first 6 bits is 100101. Now this S1 box, first 6 bits, S1 box will convert it into 4 letters. How it will do? So in 100101, first bit is 1, last bit is 1, right? So 1 becomes 3 in the decimal representation. 0 1 middle bits 0 0 1 0, that is 2. Now there is a lookup table. So lookup table is that. So look at that. So 3 comes in the 4th row, right? So 3 is in the 4th row and 2 is in the 0 1 2 third column. So what is the common point for them? Third row, second column. Somebody?
8.
8. For 8, what is the decimal representation? Sorry, decimal line, binary. Yeah, sorry. For 8 is a decimal number. What is the binary representation to that?
0100.
Sorry, Karnika?
0100.
0100. Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
So 0 into 2 power 3 plus 1 into 2 power 2 plus 0 into 2 power 1 plus 0.
So 1000.
1000, right? So now that is the thing we converted. The 6-bit converted into this. So 100101 now becomes 1000, right? So this is S box 1. So these are already constructed. I told you, no, it is like elephant where already these boxes are given. Actually, S box is a function which is a map from b power m. B is a binary. So it takes binary b power m to b power n. Is it okay? In general, that is, but in DS, the S box structure is like this. Is it okay? Yeah. Any questions here? S box wala?
Sir, the table you just explained, it is on the left. Sir, on the right side, where S box 1, S box 2, and S box 3, they are given. Sir, these values are differing from each other.
Right.
So, sir, actually, sir, they are the. So, what exactly are these values?
These values, so I told you, na, see, you have these are the functions actually. These are like a function which is converting the 6-bit to 4-bit. Each box is a function. It is a map from where to where? Hello?
Yes, sir.
It is
Sir,
a map from where to where? Yeah.
From
please.
6-bit to 4-bit.
How it is, for example, 100, 100, 101 given to S box.
Yes, sir.
It is how it is converting this 6-bit to 4-bit. So it is taking the first bit and last bit, that is
Yes,
1
sir.
1. So that is related to third row, right? Yeah. Any questions now? So this is third bit, right? This is 3, so it is a third one. Okay. Now this 0010, this portion, so that is related to 2. So now I'll go to the second column, right? So 0 1 2 third, this column. So now in this table, lookup table, I have 8. So this S box is a map. So here in this DES, it is a map from B6 to B4. B6 means binary strings of length 6. B4 is a binary strings of length 4. So there are different ways to convert. Different maps will be there. Binary BM to, in general, BM to BN. Are you okay, Karnika?
Sir, then here 1001, that the thing that we have taken, what will be its like, what will it be when it's converted to 4 bits?
Yeah, it is 1000, right? 8 ka binary wala.
Acha, okay, got it. Acha.
See, you are taking the 6 bits. Thanks for asking. Actually, you are taking the 6-bit and you are taking the first and last that is related to some number that will give me the row, and 0010 will give me the column, and look at that intersection part. That is the number 8. So unka binary part. So here,
Yes,
so that's why, what are the numbers in this table? You see that the numbers, what are the numbers in the table? 0 to 15 only. Why 0 to 15?
we can only represent
We have
those
6
many in 4
bits, right?
Yeah, 4 bits. So in order to get 4 bits, so 15, what is the binary for 15? 11111, right?
1111.
Yeah. So for 16, I had to need now 5 symbols, 5 binary strings, right? So that's why all of them are here from 0 to 15 only. Yeah. Okay. So this part is done. Okay. Now, so again, so actually I'm now giving this picture. So I'm put Ri minus 1 expander, expand kiya. Then so key k aite XOR kiya tha. Then you will get blocks B1, B2, BT up to B. So 48 I divided into 6 bits each. Now I applied S1 to that. I'll get C1. I'll apply B for B2. I'll apply S2 box, S2 function. I'll get C2 like that, 4 bits each. Then I'll do some permutation. I'll get, this is entire thing is called f of Ri minus 1 comma Ki. Okay, that is called the round function. Total, everything. Okay, that is DES function. Yeah, any questions till now? Okay, so these are so expanded versions, everything are available here. Okay, so now key structure is like this. So key, how we will do it? So again, each one has some different each part has a procedure. So you take 64 bits. So 64 bits may you will divide into 8 blocks. 8 divide into 8 blocks. So the last symbol is that the parity. So we'll remove that. So 7777 from 8 you take. So we'll get 56. So 56 here. And PC1 means permutation change 1, something like that. So we'll get C0, D0. Again, there are some shifts here. Okay. So then we'll do permutation change 2 and we'll get key 1. Again, this C1, after doing this, C1, D1 goes to the next level. And again, some changes will be there. And here there is some mechanism. So there are only, these are all predefined. So something called 1 to some numbers are there. For there only it will one shift will be there. Otherwise there are no shifts, like 2 shifts like that. Certain mechanism is there. Okay, I written or not written, I do not recall. So k shifting, 1 minute, I'll check that whether I written or not. No, I do not written that part. Okay. So key bar, so I'll try to write that part also later. Yeah. So and so this diagram is related to reverse direction. DS actually exactly the encryption decryption are the same. Okay, we need to reverse it. Yeah. Now come to the Aditi question. So there is no change in the L1. L0 as it is going to R0. Is it okay? L0 becomes R0 as it is. Entire change is happening only on the right part. Is it okay, Aditi?
L1 becomes R0, right?
L1 becomes
R0. That's what you
Yes.
said, no?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Any questions till now? So this is okay. Actually, I told you now this is some sort of some predefined thing. So people are, so it is very difficult with all these things. People done crypto analysis, and I need to know it. It is difficult to go into that. There is a linear analysis, differential analysis, different types of analysis. But finally proved in around 2000 something. So a lot of attacks are happened. Now it is no longer people are using. Now people are using to AES. Okay. So I will come to this later once. Sometime I am given, but I need to give time to Sneha. Then afterwards I'll again come to this part. Okay. So actually I written everything. So this entire description I given. Now all these details I provided here. I'll come back to this when time permits to me. Okay. So at this juncture, I will give to Sneha. I will stop here. Okay. Sneha, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right.
Share my screen.
Any questions? You can ask in the meantime. So Sneha, I'll make you, oh, you are able to share. Okay, fine.
So we'll be doing AES algorithm today. So before I go into it, I'll just tell this topic. We know this topic, but just a boost up. So Galois field is a finite set of elements in which we can add, subtract, multiply, and invert. Okay, so Galois field of phi. So just a brief, description. So Galois field of phi is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Galois field of 2 is 0, 1. So there is a theorem which says, if this is prime, then all the non-zero elements have an inverse, and the arithmetic operation is done in modulo p. Okay, So in AES, in finite field, it contains 256 elements. So, and it is denoted by Galva of, oops. Okay. So 256 elements, we can write it as 2 raised to 8. So Galva field of 2 raised to 8. And this field we need in, so this field we have chosen because it can be represented as 1 byte. Every elements in Galva field 2 raised to 8, we can represent it as 1 byte. So it is useful for mixed column transformation, which is in AES, and SBox also. So, but the thing is, this is not prime. So as per this theorem, if P is prime, then arithmetic is done in modulo P. But here we can't do it. So here comes the topic known as extension field. We have done this. So, so Galva field of 2 raised to m in extension field are not represented as integers, but it is represented as polynomials. And the coefficients of polynomials are in Galva field 2, that is 0, 1 binary bits. So, and the polynomials has maximum degree as m minus 1 for 2 raised to m, and the coefficients are m. So can someone tell me the representation of polynomial in Galva field of 2 raised to 8? Can someone say that?
A0 plus A1x up to A raised to 7.
Yeah. So A0 will be the coefficients in Galva field 2. So addition and subtraction will be based on the coefficients will be added and taken modulo 2. Even subtraction is also same and multiplication is also same. So what will be the answer of this?
Are you adding?
Yeah, adding. Yeah. We just have to add the coefficients and take the modulo 2.
Be x raised to 7 plus x raised to 6 plus x squared.
Yeah, you're right. So let us come into, so that is basic description which we have to do during arithmetic operation. So now let us come to arithmetic advanced encryption standard, that is AES. So
Sneha, excuse me.
Yeah.
Actually, what about the multiplication? Because you are talking in the field.
Okay. One second. So I have taken. Can't see.
Okay, Sneha, I think you want to introduce multiplication later sometime, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. You can go ahead. Like, yeah.
Okay.
You go as per your plan. Okay.
So advanced encryption standard was established in 2001 by NIST, okay, National Institute of Standards and Technology. So it is advanced, stronger and faster version of DES. The basic disadvantage or biggest disadvantage of DES was the key was 64-bit and it was vulnerable to brute force attack. But in AES, it is 128-bit key. And this AES is symmetric key block cipher as AES. So in this AES, key differ, okay? So, and key differ and number of round, as in DS it was 16 rounds, right? And the key was 64-bit. Here, if the key is 128-bit, then the rounds are 10. If the key is 192-bit, the rounds are 12. If the key is 256-bit, the rounds are 14. And also the plain text size is 128-bit block. And ciphertext is also 128-bit block. So block diagram of AES. So suppose my plain text is of any size. it can be of any size, but I have to divide it into block of 128 bits, 128 bits, 128 bits. And then I have to select a key. So it can differ, okay, 128 bits, 192 bits, and 256 bits. So yeah, so so the key which I'm choosing, it will be subkey 0, denoted by subkey 0. And the first block, okay, the first block of plain text, each at a time, okay, yeah, each one block at a time we will encrypt. So the first block will be so XORed, XORed by the key subkey 0, and the output which we will get will go to round 1. And then this is subkey 1, which is not subkey 0, this is different key, which is subkey 1, and it is of 128 bits. So in round 1, this subkey will be XORed, and the output which we will get, it will go to round 2, and then subkey 2 will be XORed with. So in this, 10 rounds will be completed. So here, why 10 round? Because I am taking key of 128 bits. If it is 192 bits, it will be 12 round. So now let's come to this key. I am choosing only one key, that is 128 bits key. How come I'm getting subkey 1, subkey 2, subkey 3, and subkey 10? That's what we are going to see now. It is a big process which is known as key expansion process. So let us see that. So suppose my key in text is Satish CJ is boring. So firstly, I have to convert it into bits. How we will convert it into bits? By the ASCII code, in which every letter has binary bits. Okay, so 8 binary bits. So S will be represented by 8 binary bits. This one. So 8 binary bits. So S is 0111 0011. So in this way, everything will be converted into bits. And then I will take, so in hexadecimal, for one hexadecimal number, it is 4 bits, okay? It can be represented in 4 bits because hexadecimal is from 0 to F. So 0 means index is 0 to 15, and in number it is 0 to F. So it can be represented in 4 bits. So 0, 1, 1, 1. What is the hexadecimal form of this? 0, 1, 1, 1.
7. Yeah, they will not tell. They will not respond. 7.
7, and then 0, 0, 1, 1. It is 3. So this is 8-bit. So this is 8-bit representation of hexadecimal. So this 8-bit is S, right? So this 8-bit is S. So 7-3 is 8-bit, first 8-bit. So S is represented as 7-3 in hexadecimal. So in similar way, 61 for A, like that. So this is 8-bit. This is 8. So 1 byte equals to 8 bits. We all know that. So if this is 8-bit, this is 1 bit. This is 8-bit. So how many bits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 16. Okay.
15.
It is 16.
Yeah, it's 15. You can just count Satish J's.
Yeah, it is 16.
16 it is. Okay. So 8 bit per letter. So 16 into 8 will 16 into 8 will be what? 16 bytes are there. 16 it's 128. So my key is 128 bit. This is how. So next is this is key in hexa. So I will denote each as B1, B2, B3, B4 till B16. Now I have to convert it into matrix. So since it is 16-bit, I will make a 4x4 matrix. So I wrote it in 4x4 matrix. Now the next part, which is words. So B1, which is the first value of means S. So what is the byte of this value? What byte is of this value? This is 1 byte. Okay. So this is 1 byte, this is 1 byte, this is 1 byte, this is 1 byte. So this is 4 byte. So 4 byte equals to 1 word. So this is second word, this is third word, this is fourth word. So in this way, WIs are word. So 1 word equals to 4 byte. And also, by writing the matrix, we will write in this way. B1, B2, B3, B4, B1, B2, B3. In vertical form we will write, not horizontal form. So word you got. So now, so how many rounds are there? 10 rounds are there. And how many subkeys are there? There are subkey 0, subkey 1 till subkey 10. Okay, so subkey 0 I have selected, the main key which I introduced. But there are more subkeys, subkey 1 till subkey 10. So more 40 words I have to make. That's what I am doing. We are doing it now. So I have W0, W1, W2 and W3. This is subkey 0. Subkey 0. So, but I have to find W4, W5, W6, W7 till W43 because from here to here 40 words are there. Okay. So let us see how to create W4, W5, W6, W7, that is subkey 1 from subkey 0. Okay. This is the word. Okay. Word 0, word 1, word 2, word 3. So this word 3 is passed on to a function G.
Sneha,
Yeah, sir.
wait 1 minute. So any doubts are there till now? Let us see. Yeah, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to just assert something. So Sneha, you chose subkey 0. So that is
Yeah.
extra from the 10 subkeys. That's why, and also the row or the word consists of 4 byte. That's why we are getting WIs from I from 0 to 43. That are 44 in total, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Any more question?
Any questions or comments or anything? Yeah, please go ahead. Yes.
Why are there 10 keys in this case of 128 and then they're
Yeah, I
changing?
told it if the key is 128 bit, the rounds will be 10 rounds. So
Yeah.
wait, I'll show you. I'll show the block diagram.
Karnika, these are fixed actually, right?
Yes, sir. I thought that there must be some reason for it.
No, that reasons. So to go to reasons and all, then so it is a long history. Means there is a competition, and finally they checked it, and so we need to go to all the details.
Okay.
Right? Are you following?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you make it more secure. Then so what are the precaution? What is the mechanism we need to apply? Yeah, so that is a little difficult. Means so, yeah, right.
Yeah. Now we will be creating subkey 1 from subkey 0. So let us see how to do it. So this is word 3. Okay, word 3. I will pass on, this word 3 onto a function G. And the output which I'll get from this G, I'll XOR this with W0, the first word. And here the output which I'll get is W4 of subkey 1. Okay, this is subkey 1. So so by passing W3 onto a function and XORing it with W0, I'll get a word. And that word is the first word of subkey 1. Similarly, if I XOR W1 with W4, I'll get W5. And if I XOR W2 with W5, I'll get W6. If I XOR W3 with W6, I'll get W7. So can someone repeat that?
So you are taking word 3, W3 and XORing it with W0. You will get word 4.
So
Then you are taking
can you repeat it? I couldn't.
W3 XOR with W naught.
No, W3 is passed on to a function G. And
Right.
then
Through G, we are XOR it with W naught, we'll get W4.
Yeah.
And then successively, W1 and W4 will give W5.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So you all got it. But what is this function G? That's what we are going to see now. So what G is doing is, yeah.
Can you just go to the backslide?
Yeah.
So similarly for W8, we will take we will XOR W7 into function G, and then second function, then the second word will be W0 or W4.
W4. It will be W4. So from sub key 0, I'll create sub key 1. From sub key 1, I'll create sub key 2. Like that.
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Yeah. Now let us see the function G. Okay. So what G is doing is, G is a function, and W3 is passed on to map to this function, and it is XORed with W0, and the output which we will get is W4. So the first step is, this is W3, okay? So I'm considering W3 because now we are seeing G function. So let us see rot word. Rot word performs 1 byte circular left shift on a word. Means if my word is B0, B1, B2, B3, it will be shifted left, 1 byte left, okay? So if so B1 will come here, B2 will come here, B3 will come here, B0 will come here. So what will be the rot word of W3?
69, 60, 67, 72.
Yeah. Now, so we got the rot word. Now subword. Subword performs a byte substitution on each byte of its input using S box. So what we have to do is, this is rot word. So this left value will be X and right value will be Y. And we have to find the common point. Okay. So if 6 and 9, 6 and 9. So this is F9. Okay. So this value will be Y1 for 69. So for 6E, what will be the subword?
9F.
Yeah. So similarly, we can find the next one, and 40. So this is subword. So we got how to find. So we got how to find rot word by circular left shift each byte, and subword by finding the value from S box. So this is standard S box for AES. Now this resultant, this Y1 which we got, we will XOR this with round constant, that is this table. This is constant table. So yeah. So Y1, so this is in hexa form, right? So Y1, we will write it in bit form, and this round constant. So this is 0, 1. Okay, 0, 1. Value is 0, 1. So how will we represent it by 8-bit? So 0, 0, 4, 0, and 0, 0, 1. Because the value is 1. Because this is round 1, we will use this constant. If this is round 2, we will use this constant. If this is round 10, we will use this constant. So yeah, rest all is 0 because here it is 0, here it is 0, here it is 0. So we will XOR this. So 1, 1, 0 is 1. So in this way, we can find all the values. So the output which we will get here, it will be in this way. So I divide it into 8-bit block, and I found the respective hexadecimal form of this. So the output which we get here, after XORing this Y1 with the constant, the output which we get here, this is GW3, this value. Now the next what we have to do is we have to XOR this with W naught.
Sneha, can you wait again? Any doubts? Yeah.
Now, can you explain once again how you got this constant C for round 1? From the 0, 1, how you got this C?
This C, this one. Okay, so this is in hexadecimal form. Okay, hexadecimal form. So how will we represent 0 in 4-bit 0?
0, 0, 0, 0.
So 0, 0, 0, 0. How will we
1 is
represent 1?
represented 0, 0, 0,
0,
1.
1. Yeah, so
Right,
similarly
right.
for 0, everything is 0, rest all is 0. For 2, it will be 4, 0 and 0, 0, 1, 0.
Right.
Okay,
Thank you.
so we have to XOR this, and the output which we will get is GW3. So this round constant, how do we get this, is in this way. So for round 1, x raised to 0, this one. For round constant 2, round 2, x raised to 1, the second position. Actually, sir, I'm not clear about this part. Can you please explain it?
Which part? What is that you not understand?
Now, how did we get this binary?
So see, x is equal to 1, right? See, x is equal to 0, 1, 0, right?
Yeah.
X square, now they are converting into this symbol. So x cube like that. So you actually earlier you started with some polynomial, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So you are quotienting. See, f2 your is z2 of x quotienting with some polynomial, right? What is your irreducible polynomial?
X raised to 8, x raised to 4, x raised to 3, x plus 1.
Plus 1. So you are quotienting with that. So when you divide x power n with that polynomial, what is the remainder you get? Right?
Okay, okay, sir.
That is this part.
So, okay, fine.
See,
So,
for example, if you x if you divide it with x power 8, then the remainder is x only. Up to x power 7, nothing will change. X power 8 onwards keep changing. Why? You are dividing the polynomial with degree 8. Then your remainder is going to be degree 7 or less.
So, so the irreducible polynomial in Galois field, it is x raised to 8 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 3 plus x raised to x plus 1. X raised to 8 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 3 plus x plus 1. Can someone repeat it?
No need to repeat, actually, it's okay. See,
Yeah,
there are many irreducible polynomials are there. In this particular case, you are taking one irreducible polynomial.
Okay.
It is better to write, actually, that's okay. Already we need to remember so many things. This polynomial, no need to remember. Yeah, we will fix it.
So the thing is, I will give you the PDF which sir told me to
okay,
refer.
that's okay.
Yeah, it's written clearly in that.
Right.
I just have to read.
Right.
Yeah.
No problem. So you are taken everything you are do. So see, f2 to a finite field of order 2 power 8 will come from f2. By f2 of x you will take, and we will quotient with a polynomial of degree 8. That is the mechanism. There are many polynomials of degree 8 which are irreducible over f2. So this AES took one particular polynomial. Okay, that polynomial Sneha is talking about. So everything is doing that. We are divide that and they take the remainder. Yeah, you can now go ahead with that.
Okay. So yeah, so we got GW3. Okay, G of W3. So it was this in bit form, and W naught in bit form is this. And when we XOR this, we will get this. this value. And if we convert it into hexa form, it will be 8B-FTF129. And this is W4. And we will write it here. And when we XOR W1 with W4, we will get W5. In similarly, W6 and W7 we will get. So this is subkey 1. So am I clear? The function G, rot word,
Yes.
subword.
Yeah, see, I request all of you to ask again. So, as informed earlier, this is a very predefined things actually, right? Unless and until somebody try to understand it, you cannot understand. It is because it is a predetermined thing, right? So you need to, you have to make an attempt to understand. Okay, yeah.
Rot word is left shift, circular, 1 byte left shift. So
No, you don't need to repeat.
okay. So
What is
I'll
it?
show.
Yeah. So what is the type? So you can ask actually that you can ask as a question. So you
Okay,
explained, right?
So can someone tell me this mechanism, this part, rot word?
So you have just shifted the circular left shift. So we are just writing ABCD as BCDA.
Yeah.
From W3.
Okay, for a subword.
Look at the S box and find the intersection of 6 and 9 and so on.
Next, what we have to do?
We are using the arcon function and we are substituting the constant, and I think we are adding, right? Hello?
XORing.
We are XORing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, you are audible. Yes.
Yeah. Next. So rest all. So this is G, G of W3. Okay, G of W3. This is what the G is doing basically. So 3-step it is doing rot word, subword, and then XORing it with round constant. So after that, after we pass W3 onto function G, we will get by XORing W0 with it, we will get W4, and then rest all everyone got it, I guess. So this is subkey 1. In this way, we can find subkey 2, subkey 3, subkey 4 till subkey 10. Okay. Now, so yeah. So this is AES block diagram. So we saw how this is. Now this part we know. If I take a key of 128-bit and if my message is something, I will just XOR this, and the output which we will get is we will get here will passed on to function onto round 1. Okay. So here same. So suppose my first block of bit is first block of plain text is secret message now. And I will convert it into hexadecimal form, and then this is the key which I have selected earlier. I will convert this into 4x4 matrix. I will XOR this, and the output which I'll get will be the add key. The output which we will get will go to round 1. So this is simple. So next is round 1. Okay. So what is happening in round 1? There are 3 layers in each round. In every round, there are 3 layers. So the layers are byte substitution layer, diffusion layer, add round key layer. Okay. So in diffusion layer, there are shift rows, 2 sub layer, that is shift rows and mixed columns. Because of this, a kind of the people. So basically, till now, till date, there is no. I was reading some paper about AES, so it was written that in AES, so there is no attack till now for AES. A is not no practical attack has been recorded till now.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, so because of all this mechanism, it is more encrypted. It is more secure. Yeah. So let us see each step. So
Yeah,
first
wait, Sneha, again, wait some time, right? So all of you, so she told that there are 3 layers, right? So what are 3 layers? Do you remember? No need to repeat. Just wait. Do not tell. That's what I'm telling. So we'll give a few seconds time to you. Okay, easy to remember these actually. See, middle wala diffusion layer is very simple. Shift rows, mix columns. You never forget. Only thing is byte substitution is the first one, and last one is the add round key. Okay, so there are 3 layers are there. So now we will, so Sneha, you go back to the previous slide without showing this. Okay, we will ask them how many can remember this.
Okay.
Yeah, good, very good. So now you ask Sneha some question.
Yeah. So what is the first layer in round 1?
Byte substitution.
And the last layer?
Add round key.
Add round key.
And the middle one?
Diffusion.
Yes.
Sublayer of diffusion layer.
Mix columns.
And
Shift rows.
Shift rows and mix column. First will be shift row and next will be mix columns. So I hope everyone is clear. So in this add key round,
I have one question, okay, to all of them. So what is a diffusion layer? Which generally, what is the main purpose of diffusion layer? What this diffusion layer will do? So diffusion layer will do that plain text and ciphertext, okay. So if you do small change in plain text, there is a large change in the ciphertext. You remember that? I showed an example.
Yes.
Also. Yeah, so diffusion layer goal is that. So mix rows, shift columns. So these are just permutations only. But what is happening is that, so the plain text message is now the same thing is there at several places in the ciphertext. Once, see, in the earlier, you remember that in the shift substitution cipher and other cipher, so it is that plain text has only one part in the ciphertext, but now this plain text is now spread. It is at several places in the ciphertext. So that creates a problem. So the diffusion role is that shifting rows and mix columns. So as she pointed out that everything now we convert into a matrix of size 4 by 4. Do not forget that. That is called state matrix. The entire AES, there is a thing called state matrix. That is throughout the algorithm that will be there with you. Even keys, everything will convert into 4 by 4 matrix. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
so first is byte substitution layer. So it is simple. So suppose I'm taking another example, simpler example. Suppose my plain text is this one. So I will find the point of intersection of 0 and 0. So 0, 0 is 63. So 63. In this way, we can find everything using this S box. So byte substitution is this much, nothing else. This one. So you have got it, right?
So this first matrix is what is W0, W1, W2, W3, right?
No. So W0, W1, W3, till W3, it is sub key 0. This is this one. Wait. My message, plain text and key.
Okay.
Plain text is different, key is different. So word is it is word, but that is used in key expansion. Okay. Now we are seeing the main round ka part. Okay. So this is my plain text in hexadecimal form, 4 cross 4 matrix. It is also 128 bit, and I'll convert it. So by using by this layer, we will get this modified matrix using SBox. So next is shift rows. So shift rows is also simple. So for shift rows, what we have to do is, for first row, this one, first row, there is no change. For second row, 1 byte circular left shift from here to here, here to here, here to here. So in third row, 2 byte shift. Okay, so this will come here, this will come here in this way, and fourth row is 3 byte circular cyclic left shift. So if this is my plain text, this first row will not change, second row will change 1 byte, so third row will change in 2 byte left shift. Okay, left. So in this, left shift will happen, shift rows, and here also 3 byte left shift. So am I clear?
You have done from 0, 1, 2, 3. So row number is 0, row number is 3. That type of shift.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. 0th row, first row, second row, third row. Okay.
One point you need to understand that shifting rows means I'm not shifting one row to another row. That is the one point. Please remember. Within the row only we are shifting.
Yeah. So
intra.
So I see first row is as it is. There is no change. Second row there is a change. So I'm not shifting one row with other or something. Within the row only some shift is going on. So that is shift to rows means. Yeah.
Yes. 1 byte shift. Now next, what will be the next part after shift row?
Mixed columns.
Yeah, mixed column. So this is constant. Okay. For mixed column, we have to multiply our key. This key, not key, plain text which we got from shift rows, that we have to multiply with this constant. This is constant. This we have to remember. This is AS standard constant matrix for mixed column. Okay, so we have to multiply it. It is same like first row and this part, first row and this part. When we multiply, this will get added. We know that. So 02 into 063 plus like that. But okay, so this with this will give R1. This one, this with this will give R2. This with this will give R3. In this way, we can find everything. So let us see how to multiply this. This is state array. Okay. So what we have to multiply? 0 to 02 and 16. So 02, how can we write it in binary bits? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. And what is the polynomial representation?
You've written.
So it will be 0 plus x, right? And x something.
X will be, so this is x, okay. So for 63, what will be the polynomial representation? It means this is x raised to 7, this is x raised, so 7 is 0, x raised to 7 is 0, x raised to 6, the coefficient value is 1, so x raised to 6 will be there, x raised to 5 will be there, 4 won't be there, 3 won't be there, 2 won't be there, x will be there, and 1 will be there. So in this way. So if I want to multiply 02 and 63, what we will get, x raised to 7, x raised to 6, normal polynomial multiplication. And we have to take mod 2. And here, since we have only 1 and 0, we don't have to do much more than this. After this, what
one
is
more
this?
thing, Sneha.
Yeah, yes.
We need to do modulo that polynomial also, original polynomial. Do not forget that. See, you have x power 8, some polynomial is there with you, quotienting.
X raised to 8 plus x raised to 4 plus x cube plus x plus 1, right?
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so that
Yes.
polynomial, that is irreducible polynomial, we need to modulo that. But here it is a polynomial degree 7, so it is as it
Yeah,
is.
so we don't
Less
have to
than-
do. Yeah. So if my degree exceed 7, then we have to use that irreducible polynomial. We should divide it, modulo it. Okay. And the remainder which we get is the answer. Okay. So here we have x raised to 7. So we don't have to do anything much further. So what will be the binary bit representation of this? This.
11000 110.
Yeah. And this in hexadecimal form is this. Okay. So if this degree exceed 7, means x raised to 8, yeah, x raised to, if it exceeds 7, then we have to take modulo x raised to 8 plus x raised to 4 plus x raised to 3 plus x raised to 1 plus x plus 1. Yeah.
So one question from my side. Okay, can I ask?
Yeah, yes.
Not to you. Okay. So Pratiksha, can you tell me that why 1100 becomes 6? Pratiksha. Okay. So Pragati, can you tell me why 1100 become C? Hello, Pragati. Are you not there? You do not know, just let us know that you don't know, right? Okay.
Sir, I don't.
You do not know. That's okay. That's
Okay.
what. So, but we need to ask, na? Okay. Karnika, do you know?
The hexadecimal conversion, I don't exactly remember.
So, but we need to ask. Okay, Chetana, you know the answer. So,
Okay.
someone help. What is hexadecimal? Not Sneha. Someone help.
Sir, can you repeat the question? Sorry.
1100 is C. Why 1100 is C? In Hexa.
Sir, in Hexa, we start from 0 to 9 are numbers, and then we have A, B, C, D till F.
Very good.
So this represents the C. So it would be like 9, 10, 11, 12, 12th position. So it is 12 as a number.
Right. Is it okay, Pragati? Hello, Pragati.
Sir, can he repeat?
Yeah, so I am asking a question to you, Pragati. So what is what is F related binary? Numbers are 0, 1, 2 up to 9. Then A, 10 is A. 10 is A. 11 is B. 12 is C. 13 is D. I am asking you F ka binary what? Yeah, Karnika.
In decimal, it would be 15.
Okay, and so in decimal it is 15, then binary easy.
1111.
1111. Correct. Right? Yeah, so that is the thing. So 1100 is related to 12, but here 9 is 9, 10 is A, 11 is B, 12 is C. Okay. Yeah, Sneha, please go ahead.
So after mixed column, the next layer is add round key. So here, as we did in first add round key, we did sub key XOR sub key 0 with plain text M naught. So here also same, the state array which we got after this multiplication. So we have to multiply it. Okay, we have to multiply this. The answer which we will get is R1. After multiplying this with this, we will get R2. In this way, we will get everything. So this is state array. So we have to XOR this state array with round key. Okay, so for round 1, what is the round key? Which will be the key? Sub key 0, sub key 1, sub key 2. Which sub key we will use?
W4, right?
W4 sub key. So W4, W5.
Sub key 1.
Yeah, sub key 1. So W4 is a word. We have to consider a matrix. So W4, W5, W6, W7. So we will have to XOR this, and the answer which we will get here, the matrix which we will get here, will go to round 2, and the same process will continue till round 10. Like byte substitution layer, shift row layer, sub layer, mixed column, and then add round key again. Like that. Round 10 will be done. Now, this is decrypting. Okay, so we are done with AES encryption. Now, am I clear with AES encryption?
No, that will not work actually. You need to ask questions.
Okay.
So whether they are clear or not, we need to know. So
okay.
Yeah, you take time. What you do is that we'll give 1 minute time to them, right?
Okay.
It is a continuous process, na?
Yeah.
So all of you please take 2 minutes time and try to recall things and come up. So in the meantime, you can just go through the slides so that they can, like that. Yes.
Yeah. This one.
So this is okay. Here I can ask question. This is which round? This is in which round? Someone can help?
Third layer, right?
No, which round it is?
Round 1.
Round 1. So round 1, what is going to happen? Actually, round 0 we can say, right? Sneha?
Yeah. Here, there is no other like byte substitution. Nothing happens. Just add round key round directly from plain text.
So you can start like this. So don't worry about now. Actually, you assume that this is a starting point. Earlier, everything is how key is generated, right? So even if you do not understand that, okay, leave it. Now this is a starting point. You take the message, you convert it into 128 bits, and you added somehow that key is coming, right? That 73 and all. So that is coming. 70, 73, that part. That is exert. So we'll get. So now we'll go to the round 1. Yeah.
So that was round 0.
Zero.
Like byte substitution, mixed column, mixed row, they won't take place. Only the add round key takes
Exactly.
place.
Exactly. Good.
Right.
Yeah. So you need to understand from here onwards, what do you mean by byte substitution? Okay. You don't need to reply now. So what do you mean by byte substitution? This is only thing in compared to a little complicated, but other two are much easier. Okay. Shift rows is easy and mix columns also easy. There is a predetermined matrix, right? So, and byte substitution this is the only thing little bit we need to use some mechanism. So there is a table. From the table we'll convert. This is the thing called confusion. This is related to confusion. Okay. So here actually completely we are ciphertext and key, everything we are confusing the people. Related to SBox. Yeah. Go ahead.
Can you go back to slides? I just want to see that message.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, this is different, okay? That example is different, this example is different.
Okay. Go to the slide wherein.
Yeah.
So
this is the plain text, okay? Plain text. No, not plain text. Plain text XORed with round sub key 0. The output which we will get will be this one. So I'll show it. So here the output which I'll get after XORing this both matrix will be this. Okay.
Sir, the element.
Yes, please go, Shruti, go ahead.
So the elements in the SBox are unique.
Yes, yes. S-box is actually a 1-1 on 2 function. Correct.
Okay. So then, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we will come to that if time permits. Yes. Yeah. Good. That is a good question. Yes. Yeah, now here you can go ahead fast. I think they understood, or even if they not understand, they can clear it later. Mixed column is nothing, so just multiplying. Yeah. So go ahead now. Continue. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Still anything left? You are done with, or still something is there?
So, should I do this decryption part?
Decryption you can tell. Yeah.
Yeah,
See
it is
that,
simple. I
but
didn't take any example. I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
explaining.
But Sneha, one point I want to tell you
Yeah.
that see all of you that in there in DES, encryption and decryption are almost same. Okay, just to go reverse the process. But here in AES it is different. Okay, just I want to add that point. Now you can go ahead. Yes.
Yeah. So this is a, so if my X is plain text, the output is Y. So in AES, okay, AES encryption part, X is input and Y is output. So here in decryption, Y is my input. Okay, Y is my input, and everything will be reversed. Everything will be reversed. So the sub key. So first I'll consider sub key. Okay. So in encryption part, it was sub key 0, sub key 1, sub key 2 till sub key 10. But here it will be sub key. The sub key 10 will be here. Sub key 10, sub key 9 till sub key 0. So here it is K10, K9, K1, K0 in this way. And also the round part, it was byte substitution, diffusion layer, and it was round key. But here it will be round key. Initially it will be round key, then diffusion part, and then byte substitution part.
1 minute here. See, that is what Smriti is asking, right? So now in S-box should be invertible. Then only I can do inverse, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah, there is two types of S-box in AES. One is standard S-box, AES S-box, and second is standard inverse S-box. So here inverse S-box we will use. Right. Okay.
So is this symmetric? So it
Yes.
seems like symmetric.
Yeah, it is symmetric. Yes, sorry, symmetric algorithm. Symmetric
Okay,
key
so,
algorithm.
okay, so
Same key will be
saying that
used.
it is not same.
Sorry?
Sir just mentioned that it is different from DAS in some respect.
In that respect is that see, you know, here actually keys again same key will be distributed beforehand. Alice and Bob will distribute the same key, right? 128-bit key they will distribute. Why 128 is because if it is 10 rounds, so NR is depends upon the key. NR equal to 10 or 12 or 14, right? Okay. So that key is exchanged before and we are doing the reverse operation. But what I want to say that in DS, as it is completely reverse Java. So the DS is not, decryption is not that complicated. Decryption is not that complicated. Once we know the key. But here again, it is a little bit complicated. Means so both are symmetric encryptions only. But here it is not like that easy as DES.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, one more thing I would like to mention is that while you are defining the encryption scheme, so you have seen that in the last round, the inverse, mixed column operation was not there. Have you pointed out? So
Yes.
so mixed column operation was not there at the end. So while doing the encryption, you have to keep into the mind that, so here you can see is that when ciphertext is processed in the first round, then the mixed column operation is not here.
Yeah. So she forgot actually. Yeah, that has to be important point. Last round pay, 16th round pay, or here it is 12th round or 10th round pay, depending upon whatever the key size you take. Last round pay mixed column will going to be not there.
Yes. So in last round, in encryption part, mixed column round is not there. So here, so the last round will be first round here. So mixed column will be not here, not there here in 10th round. Okay, means here first round. In decryption part, here first round. So this is sub key 10. So I think you all got this. Like so everything will be reversed. So first will be key addition layer. Add key round. Sub key 10 will pass over. The output which we will get, shift rows. Okay, I'll explain it how shift rows will happen and inverse byte substitution will happen. So the after inverse byte substitution, the output which I'll get. So here K9 will pass on to key addition round and diffusion layer part, and then inverse byte substitution. In this way, we will get. This is round 1 of encryption. So inverse byte substitution, and remember the block diagram of AES encryption. The first part was sub key 0 XORing with the plain text. So that is what is happening. Sub key 0 is XORing with key addition layer, and the output which you will get is the main text, that is 128-bit block text. So
yeah, that is good. Yeah. So any questions you want to ask to Sneha? Okay, you can unshare then, right?
So 1 second, sir.
Yeah, please.
So what is this? I can't see what is written.
No, you can see actually you are now telling about the inverse mixed column operation. Inverse.
Yeah, no, I'm not explaining everything. Just
right.
So in inverse mixed column, we in encryption part we had used one constant matrix 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 1 like that. So in inverse part, the mixed column constant will be this part. So first row. So it was first row will be multiplied with first column in encryption. So this is the row, and we have to, if I multiply this with this, I'll get first row. If I multiply this with this, I'll get second row. Not second row, first row, first column, then second row, first column, like that. So if you read it, you'll get it. I'll share you the book. And in inverse shift rows, what happens is, suppose B naught, so this is my matrix, for example. So in encryption, it was 1 position left shift, 1 byte left shift. But here it is 1 byte right shift in inverse part. And in second row, so third row, two position right shift, and in third row, 3 position right shift. Okay. And inverse byte substitution layer, this is the inverse AES matrix. Remember the 0, 0 part was 63 in that. Here it is 52. So everything is different in this. So this is inverse AES matrix. So we have to find the intersecting point of each byte and find the matrix. Suppose it, so like that. So that's it, sir.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so can you show that again, last slide one more time? Yeah, see, the Christopher Parr, there is a book also. Actually, I also suggested her, and I also, many of my slides pictures are taken from him only. And the entire course is available in the YouTube. So, so you no need to blame me. You can watch his videos also. If you are facing any difficulty in understanding,
So the
you can
book
watch.
is very simple to understand. Anyone can understand it.
Yeah, the book name is also Understanding Cryptography. Book name is Understanding Cryptography by Christopher Parr, and another person is that John Pelch. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Good. Thank you.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are you able to see my slides here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good. So nothing actually. I'm not again putting things to you. So I'll go slowly now. So just I'm again repeating her whatever she told. So, but she explained much better than me. Okay. So she given some examples and very nicely given. So in AES, as she pointed out, this 128-bit you will message, but key size may be 128 or 192 or 256. So key length again, right? If it is 128, 10 rounds like this, she already told. Okay. AES consists of so-called layers. So key addition layer, byte substitution layer, and then a diffusion layer, right? Diffusion layer, again, we have shift row layer and mixed column layer. I'm just repeating things, okay? So plain text now in the K0, so this is what the picture she told. So can you see the last round NR pe kya ho raha hai? If you look at, you see the difference? Round NR -1 and round NR
Mixed column layer is
are not missing, right? Okay. Yeah, that is what Vipin is pointing out. Yeah, so that will not be happen. Okay. And then, so how it goes, the main picture is like this. So your message, as she pointed out, that first divided into some matrix. So A0, A1, A2, A3 is the first column, right? A4, A5, A6, A7 is the second column. So then it is given to the S box. So A0 converted into B0, A1 converted into B1, like that. So I'll also explain now. I'm giving some other structure diagram here. So now you do the shift rows and mix columns. So we'll get something, right? C matrix, right? So she told C matrix. So finally we'll start with key addition, right? Yeah. So what is that she is doing? I am just wrote that part only. So first given message divided into 16 bytes. You understand that, right? So 16 bytes A0, A15. So we put in a table. This is called state matrix. Okay. So now this byte substitution layer, what is that we are doing? We are each AI, we are converting into BI. Okay. How we are doing? She told that there is a tables, right? These two tables. But she gave one table. I'm giving another table. I'll tell you that here S box can be evaluated. See, you remember that Karnika asked me how S box is created. But at least here we can tell that how S box is created. Okay. So for example, so an example. Okay. So C2 combined together is 8 length, but C4 length, 2 4 length, right? You know, hexa part. So from the table, so C means, so look into so C portion. I hope you can able to see that, right? So can somebody tell me why 25 came from this table, AES table, right?
So the intersection has
So C is here, right? This is C, right? This portion, right? And 2 is this portion, right? So here we are coming. So intersection portion we are coming. So 25, right? This is the point. Okay. So that is 25 hex. So directly from this table you can get it. But how this table is came, somebody want to know? then I'm telling you. So it comes from other table. It is not table actually. So that is what Vipin asked. Multiplication is important here. Okay. So see, this is the polynomial, right? This is the polynomial she told. See here +1. There is a mistake. I'll tell you, right? X power 8 plus X power 4 plus X cube plus X plus 1. This
So
is
+1 is same as -1 here, so it's correct.
but
Was written
equal,
equal.
but no, but equal to should not be there, na? It is a polynomial, not an equation, right? So yeah, that's okay. There is a mistake from my side. Okay, so typo. So for example, now you take a polynomial x power n, x power 7 plus x power 6 plus x. Okay, so this is converted into this symbol. So now we get C2. So why C2? So 1100 correspond to C2, 0010 corresponds to 2. So polynomial and this one. So now this is some xy that is comes from this table. Okay. So for in this table, can somebody help me? What is C2 corresponds to? 2f, right? Okay. So I hope you are able to see that. Yeah. Sorry, somehow suddenly it is mine is now blocked. Okay.
Sir, in the right side, right? The
Yeah.
inverse table.
Yeah. So this is I am telling, right? Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. So here how this table is constructed? This table is constructed simply multiply inverse only. See, what is the inverse of what is the inverse of? See, x power 7 plus x power 6 plus x. If you multiply with this polynomial modulo p of x, okay, I'll get 1. So now this polynomial is corresponds to 2f. So this table is actually multiplying. Nothing is there. Okay, so it is a multiplication table. You know that group theory पे आपको multiplication table मिलता है ना? What is the table called? No one knows.
Cayley's table.
Cayley's table. Thanks. So it is like that. We are multiplying or repeating things. Okay. So that matrix. So but actually this why this is different from this? Okay. That comes from like for example here I wrote. See. First you have AI, you inverse it, then you will do the affine mapping. You will get to BI. What is that? So here I am telling. So B comes from A. First you take the inverse. Okay. Then inverse is we call that BI dash. So B0 dash, B1 dash, B2 dash, and so on. B7 dash comes from A0, A1, taking inverse. Then we are multiplying with this fixed matrix and adding something. Then you will get B0. So that is this AES first table. So you no need to worry about entire things. Just take the table and do it. But here it is possible to explain you that why this table came. So there is a mechanism for that. Then afterwards, once you get it, then you forget about the mechanism and you can go it. So substitution sub-rows layer. She wrote. See, I also write the same thing, but you see that I wrote 3 positions right shift, but that is same as 1 position left shift. Do not worry about that. Yeah. So and mix column. So she also given this thing. Okay. Yeah. Any questions here now? So I'm just whatever Sneha told, I explained one more time so that for more clarity, and this diagram is also helpful to you, right? Yeah. So now I not again given the diagram related to the reverse side decryption. She gave that part also. Yeah, this is AES. Okay. Now related to DES. So both at a time, one day, it is very tough for you. I understand. So, but that's why I'm not going to do some again. So actually, these are all related to iterated ciphers and all that stuff. Yeah. So DS is much easier. So once you understand AES, DS becomes much easier. Yeah, so I request you to go through this and please let me know in the next class any questions are there, you can ask me. Yeah. I will stop. Yeah. Anything, any
One
question?
more, yeah, one more interesting thing is that the Karnika, you are asking that how the substitution how the substitution or S box was created in the DES. So actually, this designing scheme of the S box for DES was kept secret while it was undergoing the process of NIST. And it was the main reason